Welcome to this week's Howdy, y'all. Welcome to this week's Transformers review, where we are doing our last uh, Sunday Transformers review with Dinobot Swoop, who also makes the right arm of Volcanicus. But before we get to Swoop and show off where we are on Volcanicus, let's uh, let's do our shout outs of the week. First, at Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, which is where you get all, and I do mean all of your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems. You get games for each console, handheld systems from each company, as well as all of the games for those handheld consoles. So we are going to 115 South Loudon Street after we leave Back to the Media, going to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you get all of your toys and collectibles needs. Unfortunately, you could get I got this set of Dinobots off of eBay, so I can't give Time Travelers a bonus shout out for that. But it's all well and good. But after you leave Time Travelers and you need some comic books, you can head over to 80 Weems Lane, which is the home of Four Color Fantasies, where you can get all, and I do mean all your comic book needs, from IDW, DC, Marvel, with such titles such as Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Batman, G.I. Joe, Transformers, and all of the like. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And if you're hungry for Jamaican food, you can head over to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street here in Winchester, across the street from the Hanley Library, and get all your Jamaican food needs met, and get a full belly, as well as getting some good conversation from Lloyd and his wonderful staff. After you leave Tropical Island and you're hungry for a bank account and need a bank account to get yourself on a roll, you could go over to United Bank or Bank of Clark. They have a branch that's within walking distance from Tropical Island. Plus, you could go to any of their other branches, whichever closest to you, and get yourself a bank account set up. And if you have a tree stump you need removed, or tree trimmed, or tree removed entirely, go ahead and get a hold of Mixed Tree Service. He'll get the job done right. After you leave there, you can go and check out. You can go and get insurance from State Farm or Farmers for renter's insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, and all kind of insurances you can get there, except for health insurance. But that's all well and good. But you get all the important materialized insurance policies from State Farm or Farmers. So go ahead and check them out. And if you want to get gas for that newly insured vehicle, you could go to Sheetz. It gets your gas tank full as well as your belly full. So that'll be a good option to go to. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And go ahead and do that. And if you need any form of insurance, you can go not insurance, but if you need this channel does support mental health awareness, so if you need any form of therapy, you can go to Healing Grace Counseling Services if you're here in Winchester on 133 Boscawen Street, suite number 10. So definitely go check them out. The office is on the second floor of the Capricorn building. So definitely check that out. But if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for at Healing Grace, go ahead and check out National Counseling Group, which I think they're a nationally based company, so definitely give them a shout out. And if you need a little bit more than just therapy and counseling, you could go to Northwestern Community Services. If you live in the Winchester, Berryville, Front Royal area, go ahead and check them out. And if you're not in that area, you can go to your closest psychiatrist's office. Definitely go and get the help. But if you just need somebody to text right now, you could text 741-741 and text somebody that actually that will actually take the time out for you and get to know your situation a little personally and give you the best sound advice that they could give you. But if you want to hear a human voice, you can dial 988 and then talk to one of their counselors over the phone. But if it's a real emergency, go to your closest emergency room. Remember, you are important. You're welcome in my community anytime. So let's go ahead and look at Swoop. We're going to start with his accessories. First, his hand, which is very similar to the one that came with Slag, which is pretty cool. And with these hands being the way they are and the feet, you can interchange them. I mean, I've just been doing them the way I'm doing them with Slag and Swoop as the arms and Sludge and Snarl as the legs. It's number one. I've been doing them in that order, so that way I could do them like that. And plus, Swoop and Slag are the smallest of the 5, so they make perfect size for arms. But let's take a look at his other accessory, a translucent red sword that came with both Slag and Grimlock. So it's basically similar. And Swoop doesn't come with a gun, so I mean, hey, in the cartoon he didn't really have a gun either, that I remember. He may have, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I know he had those shoulder-mounted rockets, which this one doesn't come with them. So, I mean, it's all still all well and good. So, I mean, his head is articulated, where you can actually move his head. And whatnot. And, as you can tell, his pteranodon face is more articulated due to transformation. His wings are somewhat articulated. And these ends can roll down as part of transformation. His feet are articulated. His pteranodon feet. And plus those little connector spots right there are mainly for when he goes into robot mode. So let's take a look at Swoop in robot mode. So here's Slag Swoop in his robot mode. Let's start with his head, where he's got that little red cleft right there at the top from the Pteranodon mode. And as you can see, his head can swivel with the silver face plate and the black head with as you can see on his chest, he's got his Tyrannosaurus beak or Pteranodon beak with blue on his chest, black arms with a little bit of teal on his wrists. His hands can rotate in this way due to transformation. And his arms can swivel all the way around. Kind of hindered due to the wings, but it's all good. His arms can roll out that way. He can bend at the elbow. His legs can kick up to the sides where he can do a full split. He can bend his legs up this way. He can kick back, bend at the knee. And he can do a full back kick with his knees because it's due to transformation to getting him into his Pteranodon mode. But that's pretty much Swoop in his robot mode. So let's take a look at him in the arm mode. So here is Slag in his arm mode. So I mean, he's perfectly good iteration. So let's go ahead and connect him to Volcanicus. So here we are with Volcanicus completely formed up. So we will actually do this video, the review of Volcanicus on Halloween. So let you know we're ready for Halloween now. Yay! So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.